All right.
I heard you were at Artie's party.
Yes.
JD shaved, too. JD had that, like...
I heard a rumor that you drove down with Jared, your enemy.
Howard, listen, I didn't know JD was coming, and JD told me, he gave me the preview on his text. He goes, I got to drive down with Jared.
How do you end up in a car with the guy you hate?
Well, originally it started out with me driving down with Tracy.
Right.
And, the Sirius has like a car or whatever.
Can you use a Sirius car?
I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, they parked the Sirius van, by the way, right in front of my house.
Oh, my
Hello, party here.
Tracy drove down in the Sirius van?
Yeah. And then
Sirius has a van?
It has a car.
Yeah, something. I don't know.
Boy, if Mel finds out you fucking guys are busy with the van at Artie's party, he's gonna be doesn't he worry about gas and shit? Mel watches the fucking bottom line.
Well, I think they had a news presence there. So
High-Pitch Mike was there.
Oh, thank God you thought of that.
But so yeah, it was gonna be me and Tracy, and then the day before I find out Jared is on that ride so. I was like, all right, whatever.
I heard there wasn't a word said between you two.
You are the worst storyteller. Let me understand something. You're supposed to go down with Tracy. Some reason you can't go down with Tracy.
No.
Tracy did go.
Yes, we went. But then the day before, Jared went into the ride as well.
Oh, so it was you, Tracy, and Jared.
And High-Pitch Mike.
And High-Pitch Mike. That was the car.
Yes.
Wow.
Coming home, it was all of us in Ganji.
So. That's rocking.
So did you?
Oh, it was. There was complete singing the whole fucking time from them.
It was what?
Nothing.
Huh?
It was what?
Everyone was singing on the way home.
Except you.
Except me.
What were they singing?
Dude, it was like every station they would switch to is a different song, and they would just start singing. I didn't know any words to any songs.
What?
Did you talk to any at all to Jared in the car?
Not really, no.
How odd.
I didn't really talk, period.
Were you sitting next to him?
No, both times I was in the back.
Was he doing anything arrogant in the car?
No, I mean, it's more like everybody else trying to start shit.
Howard.
That angers me more than anything.
Was he in any kind of weird clothing that was inappropriate? Like, remember when he wore his pimp outfit?
No.
No? Was he trying to be all good-looking back there?
If you had just met Jared that day,
I wasn't the only one who commented he had his shirt off the entire time.
Howard,
so.
you have no idea. Jared gets there. First of all, I know they drive down together, right? So like, there's already tension.
There's no tension.
There could be, and I relate to JD like this because I'm more like him. I'm more towards that scale. There could not be two more directly opposite people within seconds of getting to the party. Like, Jared has his shirt on. He gets on a jet ski and he goes, takes him 2 minutes to find 10 hot chicks up the road. And he's come back going, hey, I met 12 hot chicks. They want to come here. And you look over at JD. He's got like his shirt on. He's rolling his eyes.
Yeah, JD doesn't go near the water. Jared's on the jet ski.
Jared's like a superhero.
So you...
God.
And that's when we remembered, JD can't swim. Even in water you can stand up and he almost drowned.
Oh, I just not a swimmer, period. I don't.
No kidding. I can't believe you're not a swimmer among all the other things you're not. So, did you take your shirt off at all at the party?
No.
He was completely dressed the whole time.
As a joke, I said, listen, we're going to have a competition. Both JD and Jared are going to get on jet skis, and we can see who finds a group of hot chicks quicker.
So
That's what you should have done.
So you happened to notice right away he took off his shirt and was looking all hot, right?
I wasn't the only one who noticed.
No, I'm just saying, but you noticed too.
Well, at first, because there was no one else there, so that's all.
All right, it's meaning
within 5 minutes of me being, I know. Okay, I'm not yelling at anybody.
Did it piss you off that he was shirtless in a way?
It pissed me off that I didn't look like that or anything.
So on the way home, like, Jared had a great time at the party, and you probably didn't.
I had
Jared
a
probably
fun
had
time.
tons of good stories, and you were but sitting there. I don't know anything.
Well, I don't know. I guess. Whatever.
And when you're in the car and everyone's singing, Jared probably knows all the words to the songs too, right?
Well, no, Ganji knew a lot of words too, and.
Wheel in the sky, keep on turning.
And then I'm getting yelled at because I'm not singing, and I don't know any words, and I'm like,
what songs
drunk.
were they singing? Do you remember?
I don't even remember. It was, dude, they were literally switching the channels on the.
So it became like a contest to see who knew more song. Like all of a sudden it was like how cool they were.
They all knew, and you
lost.
didn't.
You
as
lost
usual.
You know what? You're cool because you didn't sing.
I don't know about that. But
cool kids don't sing.
I would say at least Jared spends time with the guest of honor. He doesn't stand on the other side of the party all night.
Yeah, you know.
I didn't want to bother you. I don't know what.
What you did? Said happy. Did you go say happy birthday?
I did. I said hello and I said happy birthday. Listen, I don't know if you know this, but I'm not exactly the most socially easy person in the world. So I'm sorry.
When you were coming down in the car,
I love you, Rob. You know that, but yes.
Look, I said I'm going to get on the jet skis before everybody comes. Jared goes, I'll go with you.
Yeah.
Well, he rides a jet ski. I don't.
Dude, I could ride one of those things. It's easy to sit on it.
He does everything that you don't. So where were you sitting in the car? Where was Jared and where were you?
Going to Artie's, he was in the front seat, passenger, and I was in the back, like directly behind him.
Right.
And then
staring at his head.
Where he could forget about you. Did you ever have any eye contact or anything, or you just kind of avoided each other?
Do you speak at all?
Yeah, a little bit here and there. Like he asked me, if I was ready to go, and I was like, yeah, sure.
Oh, can you imagine he asked you that? What a fucking asshole.
How dare he?
How dare he? He asked you if you're ready to go, like, you're not ready. Meanwhile, you were ready. Everyone knew you were ready.
Tell you were ready.
Yeah. Look at him trying to make conversation. Why did he ask if you were ready when you were clearly ready? Do you have any idea? Were you pissed off when he said, are you ready?
No.
Say, hey, fuck you. I'm ready.
No.
Should have punched him.
Mr. Am I ready?
Mr. Ready.
Mr. I'm always ready. Oh, fuck you, I'm not ready.
And where were you when I got into the jet boat? Jared jumped in.
Yeah. Jared was doing everything.
With that big jet boat. I would have went on your boat, but I was eating whenever you went out.
Robin, did you notice Jared's abs and stuff?
You know what? I didn't notice that Jared was taking his shirt off purposely to piss JD off.
In a way, though.
It wasn't that.
In a way, though, like, look how JD's focused on. Like, he notices Jared's shirt's off.
I think he shaves his chest.
And I didn't notice
like I said, I wasn't the only one.
You might be attracted to him in a weird way.
Okay,
I mean, why are you concentrating on his shirt?
Okay, no, that's not the case. You're so retarded.
You know what I mean? Like, why are you so focused on Jared and his shirt?
He's hot, but his calves are a little floppy.
Yeah, I'm just shocked that that's what you noticed, that Jared took his shirt off right away.
Well, he did bring over, 8 hot chicks, and it was like I was trying to talk to one of them, and it's hard because, every chick just looks over your shoulder looking at Jared.
Where's Jared?
Why do you think Jared
more important thing.
Why do you think
I noticed that, too.
Why do you think Jared said to you, are you ready? No, seriously.
Did you not look ready?
You know what it is?
Because he was
JD always looks ready. JD never looks ready, and Jared's always looking ready for something, Like, he probably looked over at JD and went, he can't be ready.
Yeah.
I
got it. Maybe he's
ready for bed.
Something else.
Well, you ain't ready for a party, dude. You better go back in and get dressed.
You're ready for Betty Bite.
I'm ready for Dungeons and Dragons.
I'm ready to get my lunch money taken away.
Jared was probably like, hey, JD, don't you want to work out before we leave?
Jared, listen, just, I got your message. I can't do abs today.
You don't look ready for a party or anything else, dude.
Yeah, how could you be upset with Jared if you never work out?
Did I say I was upset with him? Did I say any words about being upset with him?
But why did you notice that his shirt was off?
Because his shirt was off. And I wished my body looked like that. What the fuck?
That's what I'm saying. You don't move. Why don't you work out?
Why do you make your body look like that?
Because I'm lazy. I'm sorry.
I'm glad your body doesn't look like that, dude.
Yeah.
Who needs 2 of you there?
Well, Jared, all the girls were talking to him, I bet, right?
Well, he was the one that brought him over, and, he had the connection.
Did he try introducing you?
No, but, I didn't make any effort to talk to him either.
Why? So. Why don't you talk to the girls?
I
was hungry.
I don't talk to people I don't know. I don't do that very well. I barely talk to people I know well.
Yeah, I know. Believe me, I know.
Yeah, you didn't talk to me.
JD, Jared, just got the good news we're driving down together. Want to hit the gym first or pump up a little bit?
And where did you sit on the way back?
He drove, and I was in the back same seat.
Okay.
So he could look at you in the mirror.
He can drive, too, huh?
I guess.
Wow. He's doing wheelies in the jet ski, and JD's trying to negotiate a lamb chop into his mouth.
While JD sits in the passenger seat, Jared drives.
Yeah. Yes.
I was the bitch.
Shut up.
You're like Bizarro World Jared.
Sort of a metaphor for life. He's driving, and you're in the passenger seat.
Thank you, Artie.
You guys should do a remake of Twins.
Yeah, it'd be so great.
All right, Danny DeVito over there. All right, congratulations.
They got my great self-confidence of the day.
No, you're okay. You're all right. Go back there and get the telethon on tape.
Oh, don't worry.
All right.
At least I'm good at something around here.
You got any telethon stuff ready to go?
Not at the moment. I can have something next break. One thing next break.
No, you're a winner. Go TiVo the Jerry Lewis telethon.
Thanks, JD. I might change JD's name to Jared.
Ooh.
No, don't do that.
Like he can't legally do that without your permission.
Jared Jr.
Jared 2.
Jared 2.
Jared the second.
All right, I got to take a break.
It is a funny dynamic, man. It's really great.
Funny that they should get thrown together.
Hour and 31 minutes have gone by and I haven't taken a break, so I must do that. We'll be back right after these words.
Now, JD got accused of, secretly admiring Jared at the party and noticing his shirt was off and all that.
I mean, at one point they had him jerking off in a corner.
Admiring? That's going a little far.
I knew as soon as Jared took his shirt off, JD was going to be pissed off.
I wasn't pissed. I was just, I was jealous. But whatever. Why? Because I don't look like that.
Yeah, but look at our staff, right? Yeah. Who else on our staff looks like that besides him?
It doesn't matter.
Nobody looks like that. So fine. He's the freak. We're the normal ones.
Why is he getting shit for taking his shirt off? It was a party and it was 90 degrees.
When he brings 4 girls back, you're like, Jesus Christ! If I looked like that, I could do something like that, but I can't.
But you ever notice that guys that don't look like him sometimes get 4 chicks to come back?
You
could bring a picture of Jared.
They have a little bit of scratch.
No, that's not what it is. You don't need that.
I don't know.
Those chicks, and by the way, those chicks he brought back were not that hot. I mean, they were okay. The hot chick was that chick Artie brought in.
It's all relative.
How tough, JD? How tough was it for you to go to the party knowing you were going to ride down there with Jared?
It's the best thing ever.
I mean, it was whatever. I mean,
did you guys talk at all?
No. Well, did you consider not going because you had to ride with him? For like a second.
How much notice were you given?
Like the day before. The day before I was going out, I was told, I was like, figures.
You know what's amazing, by the way? I got to tell you, we're pitching. We have our meeting today, and we're always pitching different things. And one of the things is we're talking about in December a Family Feud. And it's the Harmeyers versus the Jared Foxes. And I love the idea of
JD, exactly my dad.
JD, his dad, his mom, and the guy from Hawaii versus Jared.
Hey, Gary, the Foxes should all be shirtless.
Guess what, my mom is not going to be here.
So why do you... I could woo her.
No, you can't. So why are you spending your time paying attention to what Jared's doing?
I wasn't. Everyone else was paying attention to me, thinking I'm paying attention to him.
Clearly, JD has no emotion about this at all.
Well, I mean, when you got everyone, around you, basically, I'm like, come on, whatever.
Did you have a good time at the party?
Oh, fine.
Drink?
A little, yeah, a little bit.
A little anger come out with the drinking?
Well, I mean, sometimes, yes.
Well, what happened? I missed that. What happened?
No, I mean, whatever.
JD, what does that mean, fine? Like, you go to a party, you had a good time, a great time, a bad time, fine.
Apparently Ronnie thinks I'm an angry drunk, but,
And that's Ronnie talking.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Hey,
whatever.
Do you have any part of yourself, like everyone always jokes about, like, I'm really proud of my eyes. I'll put my eyes up against Jared.
What's the best thing about JD?
I don't know.
His patchy
Hey, you know what? Shut the fuck up.
You took some crap about your personality today.
After today, I mean, when you're in the studio and you're told you got... You're told you got no great personality or anything. What the hell am I?
Do you think you have anything that's superior to Jared's?
No. Right now, no.
Do you have a nice cock? Oops, sorry.
Maybe.
I've got the best pinky toe in the world. No, what's the best thing about JD?
I don't know. I think I'm kind of funny. But whatever. I don't know.
You're a funny guy.
Well, thank you. But
Jared's really funny.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I think the other thing that you run up against is that you don't like hanging out with people. Like, it's tough for you to sort of hang and get to know people. You've admitted that before.
Yes, I'm a very bad hanger-oner.
But this is a better party in the sense that this is a party of everybody you know, as opposed to you going into a party of a bunch of strangers. I mean, these are all your friends.
Well, no, I mean, there were still a lot of, people that I didn't know that were there.
Did you enjoy hanging out with the people? Like, do you have a good time with, like, everybody that you know, hanging out?
Yeah. But, I'm just, I guess, I don't know.
Yeah.
Why is it such a struggle just to say yes?
Who do you hang with? Like, when you go to a party, who do you hang with?
Like I knew Steve Randano.
Right.
Jason Kaplan.
Gonna list everybody. I hung out with you. We had fun, right?
Yeah, I mean, I hung out for a little bit. I mean, but you hung out with the pool a lot, and I wasn't a pool guy, so. Yeah, it was fine.
All right, now we've got the other side of the coin here. Jared, when you found out you were going down with JD, did this cross your mind, or do you pay no attention to it?
I honestly pay no attention, but I heard that JD wasn't coming down. I heard that he heard that I was going in the car, and he decided to go with you.
Oh, no. I did ask Don Hine for a ride.
That's true.
But I knew that wasn't going to happen.
That's true, too.
That was more like a flimsy.
But I'm saying, like, you hear, like, how he's, apparently, watching what you're doing, or people reporting to JD everything you're doing.
Oh, I'm sure they do. You got a bunch of narcs over here.
And why do you take your shirt off, Jared, at a pool party?
Right.
What's up with that?
Yeah, why would you do that in the sun?
I didn't know it would cause such controversy.
Is that such a crazy thing to take your shirt off and go in the pool, Ralph?
It was to rub it into JD, obviously.
Clearly.
Oh, I missed the joke. I'm like, Ralph, wait, it's a joke. That went right over my head.
I know. I was wondering, what do you...
I'm sorry, Ralph. I thought you were antagonizing.
No, Ralph was walking around with his shirt off also. No one was giving him shit.
Because I'm not as handsome as Jared.
So, Jay Fox, what was going through your mind on the car ride down with JD?
Jay Fox?
J-Rod.
With JD staring at the back of your head.
You know what? I tried to talk to him, but he kind of just blew me off.
I don't know if you really tried to talk
I asked you how everything was going, how your vacation was. You didn't say anything. You were just like, it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. What do people want from me?
And then JD did get very upset when we started singing karaoke.
Yeah, I heard.
I didn't get upset. I was tired and half lit, and I didn't know any words to any songs.
Well, you didn't participate, right?
No,
Gansey,
I don't sing.
Jared and Tracy singing all the way back to New York.
Maybe you should listen to a channel with songs with words.
Oh. What do you do, JD? It's a lot of I don't do this and I don't do that.
Yeah, because I don't do anything. How's that?
Look, I'm looking at a picture of Jared, who looks like it's out of a catalog, and JD looks like it's the poster for the movie Slackers.
Yeah, that was like,
but it's all body language.
Yeah, that was 2 seconds at the party and high pitch Mike thinking he's a photographer.
No, but it's a lot of body language. I get it though.
Okay.
Somebody said like Jared's like a hero and JD's like a villain. That's funny. Because it's like superheroes are always good looking. The villains are like the Joker and stuff.
Yeah, it's like that movie Unbreakable.
Yeah.
How many people would you say were at the party?
I wasn't there, JD.
I would say a lot. Gosh, maybe like 100.
Okay, yeah, because there were 100 people that he spent $400 a head.
Yeah, I mean, thanks for your call, Patrick. No, it was definitely nice. Was there anything crazy other than like the ice sculpture with Robin's picture in it and the ice bar and?
No, just lots of food and the big tent and drinks. Drink whatever you want and yeah, he had like waiters or whatever. So yeah.
Now, were you a guest, or did you have to work the party?
I was a guest.
Were you concerned that you were going to be working the party?
Well, I heard Teddy wasn't going to show up, or wasn't able to come. So I thought I might, if I was called to duty, I would have done my duty. But I don't really have a car to go out and get stuff. So.
Hey, was there a good balance of guys and women?
Kind of, sort of. I mean, lots. For the most part, if a girl was there, she was with a guy. But I mean, there were a few, I guess, single. Yeah.
And someone made the joke that Robin brought over a water park to Artie's. What's the extent of the fleet that she brought by?
I saw like a boat, her boat, and a couple jet skis, and like this other like boat thing that you can fit 3 people, and someone like kicks their feet, and pedals it or whatever.
Yeah,
that was one of those things.
Did you do any of those things? No activities.
I'm not a water guy, Todd.
Okay, fair enough. Now, Benj,
me and Steve almost tried to get some beer pong going, but it was a little too late, I think.
Not anymore, because I have experience with it. So, but when you first start doing it, yeah, it's surprising.
Why are you laughing at him?
I like he's worked out a thing. I'm happy for him.
Well, you've met people over the internet as well, right?
Well, I mean, mainly off MySpace, and I know what they look like. I'm afraid to go without pictures.
Yeah, you had that cute guy that was writing you that you were jerking off with for a while.
Okay. That's right. Good point. Ben in Sacramento, you're on the wrap-up show.
Thank you. Oh, hey, JD, this is Ben here. Was wondering if you ever thought about focusing some of that negative energy you feel towards Jared into and working out, maybe eating right, so you don't feel so awful all the time, and maybe you could, maybe get yourself into shape and have a little more game and not be the guy on the bench all the time and the guy out there doing things.
Well, it is something I do think about often, but I haven't really taken any initiative. And I almost like if I want to start working out and like eating right or whatever, I would have to like probably have a trainer and someone to show me what to do. And
well, if somebody gave
give me specifics, and I would need like a specific diet, that I could sort of work with, with my weird hours and stuff.
Why don't you eat what Jared eats every day?
So if somebody gave you like a gym membership, would you use it or would you just let it go to waste?
I would have to. If I didn't have someone, I don't know. First, I would like a trainer to help me because I don't know, workouts. Like I was lifting weights early on, like in high school, and then I stopped, and now I'm just like whatever. I would have to do more than just that. But then, I don't know if I'd want a whole bunch of people watching me work out and stuff.
I think most people would think of you as like a normal, handsome guy. Do you think of yourself as like how would you rank yourself 1 to 10?
Maybe at least a 5, but a low 5. So
a low 5.
Low 5.
Like who here is like at your level?
I'm not going into that.
Why not?
That's just causing trouble right there. I don't know, because I don't know.
So do you feel like you need instruction almost? Like someone tells you do this, this, and this, and then you'll be able to do it?
I would think so, but I wouldn't know until it was actually happening, and then who knows?
Megan Boston, you're on the wrap-up show.
Okay, so first of all, I want you to know that I adore JD. And has he ever had a makeover?
Yeah, a long time ago.
That's it. Okay, so listen, my cousins and my girlfriend and I think he sounds really cute and really funny, but we just think that he needs a little tweaking, and we will totally do it pro bono. Come take you out, especially if you guys give us a budget. Give us a budget, $500. We can. I guarantee we can get this guy. First of all, JD, you need to lower your standards just a little bit because you're around all these porn stars and all these beautiful women, and you need to be with a regular girl. But I feel like
you don't know who I talk to and stuff. I don't talk about everything that's going on with me.
True. But I just feel like, have you ever seen that show on MTV, like the pickup guy, where
guess what? I have no desire to do anything like that.
No, but we just need to give you a couple of some confidence.
How would you tweak him, Meg?
Okay,
what's a couple of quick
things? First of all, I would give him a tan. I would give him a couple of new outfits, and I would bring him out with our girlfriends. And if he was around the girls and other women saw him around us, hanging out, that he could be a friend, that he could socialize, they would think he was awesome. Let's do it.
I am not interested.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
But
yes,
you have one a night with Jared.
I did. I didn't.
No,
I wasn't.
Jared sucks.
Why does Jared suck?
Because we love JD. He's a real guy. Jared, you can tell he's just he's cocky. He gets the women. JD is a real guy, and I think that we could set him up with an awesome girl. I know girls that would like him. I just think he needs just a little tweaking.
Would you be the type of awesome girl that would be interested in dating him?
If I'm not single, but if I was single, I totally would be.
Of your friends that you want to take him out, would any of them be the awesome girls that want to date him?
Yeah.
Does this drive you nuts, JD?
Yeah, because the thing with makeovers, I hate makeovers. I hate makeover shows, and makeovers just point out your flaws, I know I'm ugly and stuff, or whatever.
You're not ugly.
Okay, whatever. I know I'm not I'm sure I could look a better way or whatever, but that's for me.
Let me just tell you this: I do makeup for women, and I can just pull out the things that look good on them, and I could do the same thing for you. It's not a makeover. It's not saying you look crappy and we're gonna make you look better. We're gonna pull out your best quality.
He's not interested, Meg.
All right.
Just not buying.
I put it out on the table.
All right, I'll put you on hold so you can take your info, and if JD changes his mind, he can get in touch.
You can message me on MySpace. I'm on MySpace. You can message me on there.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get in the way there.
I'm just saying.
Jesus.
Show me what friends are hot. I don't know. Sorry. Never mind.
See, that's the JD attitude that he puts out there. That's the side. That's the other side of JD that you may not know.
What side is that? What? What is it?
No, the side with the checkered pass. Let's go to Tony.
I'm trying to get a checkered pass going.
Tony, you're on the wrap-up show.
It's tough.
What's up, guys?
Hey, Tony.
Hi, Wolfie, what's up?
Hey, Howard, what's going on, man?
Hey.
Hey, yesterday JD was taking a lot of grief just because he was being compared to Jared. I was just thinking that maybe we could level the playing field a bit, and I'd like Robin to give her opinion on who has a better physique, either high-pitched Mike or JD.
Let me think about that. Who has a better
high-pitched Mike
physique?
or JD?
I got to say, I think maybe...
high-pitched Mike.
High-pitched Mike might be in better shape.
Yeah.
Can we bring them in for a beauty contest real quick?
Sure. We should do
Just
that.
physique alone?
Yeah, you better go with physique.
You know, I see what JD eats. He eats a lot of fried foods and fast
always
food.
at the
Big
fast food.
And he's starting to get little titties, moobs, they call them. Man boob, moobs.
Moobs?
He's starting to get some moobs and a belly on him.
Well, he's soft.
Moobs.
He's turning into like a blob.
Yeah, and a big pale one.
Yeah, I say throw.
By the way, JD will never take his shirt off in public. That's what I heard
Really?
about Artie's party. Did he ever take his shirt off?
No, he never. He didn't take anything off.
As a matter of fact, he makes me look like Matthew McConaughey.
Right.
He had not only a shirt, he had a sweatshirt on.
Yeah, there's something up with him.
Like
he
a
never
hooded
got
sweatshirt.
near, there's again, there's the swimming thing. He can't be near water.
What is everybody talking about?
Who's a better physique? Do you think you could be...
I'll say high-pitched Mike, because I'm not taking my shirt off.
Let me ask you
I
something.
took it off at hedonism. That was enough.
Let me ask you something.
Yes.
You went to a swimming party and you didn't take your shirt off?
I don't swim.
You don't know how to swim?
I'm not the only one that didn't take my shirt
But it
off.
wasn't a
I didn't
swim
see Ronnie or Scott Salem walking around shirtless either.
Water all around.
Yeah, a lot of water was around.
Come on, JD, strip down.
Shut up, Wolf.
Do you think you could beat...
Stick to your Baba Booey shit, all right? Leave me alone.
Do you think you could beat high-pitched Mike in a beauty contest and a pose down? If I give you like a day or two to
Howard,
prepare?
High-pitched Mike was there, too, and I don't know. I think that'd be a good contest.
High-pitched Mike was at your house?
Yeah.
Oh, you guys really have
They're
made up.
friends.
We're fine.
Yeah.
Oh, we were loving each other.
Wow, that's nice.
We're at the ice bar together, not drinking. I don't know. I think it'd be a closer thing than you think, JD. He might win this
it doesn't matter. I don't care. He can win.
Does high-pitched Mike not drink?
I don't think he does.
So now you're gravitating toward people who don't drink like yourself.
So
Mike is in your circle.
Yeah, Mike's not one of your fun guys. Like you used to hang out with only people who did drugs and drinking, and now you're looking for friends who don't drink.
I used to hang out with people who drink or do drugs. I call them fun people.
Right.
And High-pitched Mike was the only other guy in my party not drinking, so just me and him.
You were clinging to him. JD, make a bicep. Let me see if you have any kind of arm muscle. Go ahead. Let's see what you got there. Here he goes. Let's see what you got. Taking off his horrible sweatshirt. And,
oh my goodness!
Yeah, you got some biceps.
Wait a minute, Howard. Let him do it again. Come on. The bicep slipped under his arm.
I saw some definition.
No, you did not.
That was his T-shirt.
Look at that.
Where?
He's got a big bicep.
You can't define JD.
Let's see the six-pack, JD.
Shut up.
You got a six-pack?
No, I don't have a six-pack.
at his
or my
desk.
shirt would have been off.
I see.
What
All
do
right,
you
well,
got under there?
Nothing. Well, what do you care all of a sudden?
we think high-pitched Mike would win between him and JD.
And JD, I'm here to say that you should do this because you might have a shot.
You got a big gut. You got to work on that.
It's not
You're a
that
young
big.
man.
It's whatever.
Let me see. Lift up your shirt.
Lift up.
Come
a
on.
little bit.
Go ahead.
Come on.
Let me see what you got.
No one's
Did you see us say hedonism? Like, it's basically the same.
Let me see.
Fucking Howard TV. You know.
All right, enough with the sweatshirt. Just let it go on the floor. That's fine. Put it on the
Still
couch.
carrying on with the T-shirt.
It's not that bad.
It's not that bad at all.
Horrible.
Better than
but
me.
You're a young man. You could work out a little bit.
I know I could. All right?
You don't look that bad.
Well, whatever.
Robin,
You can
would
take
be
your shirt
better
off.
if he oiled
Well, I
up.
don't.
Maybe
feel
he
it.
could beat high-pitched Mike.
I'm telling you, he could be Jared if he really worked out.
I for sure I could. It'd take a little while, but
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure I could.
Johnny Frotto, you're on the air. Go ahead, Johnny.
See you later.
I'll play you this tape, too. This is, remember yesterday J.D. said he was in a car with Mike Ganji driving down to Artie's party or driving back from it, and Ganji, like, was singing.
He said everybody in the car was singing but him.
Yeah, and you know what? I side with J.D. on this. I'm listening to this, and, like, Ganji's, like, in there, like, the radio's on and he's singing, and it's annoying to people. It's like, no one wants to hear Ganji. Listen to this. This is actual tape from the car.
Oh.
And if I was J.D., I would have just taken my shoe and hit Ganji over the head with it until he was unconscious.
Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. All right, all together now. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door.
Ganji thinks he's Rob Lowe, and it's like, you know, what was that big movie?
St. Elmo's Fire?
Yeah, he thinks he's in St. Elmo's Fire.
Oh, feel the heat. Ready or not, some like it hot.
Holy shit. I wish I could have heard this before the party. I wouldn't have let him in.
Yeah. When he starts yelling at J.D., how come you're not singing? How come you're not having fun? And it's like, you know what, Ganji, shut up. You're a nerd.
But he obviously has everyone else in the car singing.
Dude, I can't wait.
What are you bothering J.D. for? I wouldn't want to sing with Ganji.
JD, in my Facebook blog, you're not going to look good.
You with friends, liven the hell up here. Can't you have some fun for once? What is fun? I'm just sitting here. I know, smile. Be a little happy.
Ganji beating up J.D. Big tough guy.
Well, the only thing, I'm on your side here, but JD, listen to the songs. JD didn't know the words to these songs. They're the biggest hits of all time.
Well,
Where has J.D. been?
Yeah.
But like, J.D. doesn't want to do gay singing with Ganji in the car.
Look, I agree with you, but, I guess maybe the techno channel wasn't...
And Ganji all proud of himself that he knows these songs. You know, he's showing his expertise. He's doing his radio show in the car.
You look miserable. I'm a cowboy. On a steel horse I ride.
Would you want to hear this?
No, I would be mad because I can't hear the song.
Dead or alive.
High pitch Mike.
Want it. Dead or alive.
Shut up, Ganji.
Oh, that's a good one, too. Come on. All through the night.
Well, I really love the lyrics.
Right. Who was in that car? High Pitch Mike, too?
I think Jared, High Pitch Mike.
Yeah, and Ganji and
Tracy.
Oh, Tracy.
Wrap-up show semi-regular J.D. Harmar now joining us. What was the deal with High Pitch Mike and showing off his body? And
that was this guy named Wolf, who is such a brilliant genius, constantly trying to think of ways to get on the air and wacky topics to bring out, weird games to play, mainly with Mr. Gary Delabate. And he decided to throw in me and he decided to throw a curveball today and do a game with me and High Pitch Mike. Because apparently I'm his monkey too now.
Ooh, sensing a little passive aggressiveness and sarcasm coming from you.
Well, that's exactly what you're getting.
And he threw in a monkey joke about Gary.
That's true. Yeah, you went in and were proud to flex your arms in front of Robin.
No, I wasn't proud to flex anything.
Why not?
Because I know I don't have a great body. So why would I want to show it?
Do you think you're a better looking guy than High Pitch Mike?
I'm not gonna. I don't want to go there.
Why?
He does. I don't know.
You have an opinion.
You do think so.
I think I have, I think in the sense that my eyes are okay and I have hair and...
What's the name of your fantasy football team?
High Pitch Mike's Google Eye.
Oh, no.
Oh, Jesus.
But that's their song parody. He loves it. But it might actually get changed.
I'm sure he does.
No, he does. He told me.
What's the name of your team, Will?
Oh, shit. I don't
Teddy
know.
Molesters.
Oh, Teddy Molesters. But not Teddy, this Teddy, Jason's dog.
I don't remember the name of my team anymore.
This is Bowie.
I think it's Bowie.
It's Bowie. Mine was Hein Kampf, but I've changed it to defending champ for this year.
I might change mine to Scanners 3. Isn't that your what's the set of movies?
Sliders.
I'm gonna change mine to Sliders 3.
That's right.
If you lose, that's what movie you have to be in.
A lot of talking shit. What was that?
I'm just snoring. Oh,
who asked you for fucking comments?
Jesus Christ! Oh, fucking...
What?
Teddy, the brilliant comedian editor, has given his opinion.
Jesus.
Go back to your Facebook wrestling, you tool.
Seriously. Do you feel better now that Howard defended you with Ganji singing in the car?
Yes.
What was with that? What was with his singing?
It sounded so gay. It was awful.
It was.
I felt bad for you, JD.
As soon as everyone got in the car, I was a little lit, and and they just kept changing the radio station constantly to different songs. Like every 2 seconds, the station was changing. They would change it in the middle of a song, so you go from one song to the other to the other to the other. It was very annoying.
You've never changed a radio station like that? You make it sound like it's the oddest thing in the world.
No, but I mean, it was songs they liked, but they would still switch the song. You know what I mean? Like
the thing I found more interesting was that you didn't know any of those songs. You kept saying you didn't know the song.
I knew the words to that Bon Jovi song or whatever it was, but no, I don't know whatever the. I might know the hook, but I don't know the full words. Listen, I didn't listen to. I listened to rock radio a lot in Florida, and I listened to pop radio when I was in Fairborn, and I hardly remember those songs.
All right, I'm not looking for bio, okay?
Sorry. Well, you want to know what I listened to? Sorry.
When you were on the way from Fairborn to Florida.
Which you listen to in Iowa.
John in Atlanta, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey, guys. How's it going? Thanks for taking my call.
Hey, John.
I'm fascinated by the feuds like J.D. and Jared. I'd love to see J.D. team up with Jared to play DePace and Jason in like a game of ping pong. It'd be great to see the dynamic of those two hating each other but having to work together.
Yeah, the idea is really good. Ping pong's the wrong. They should have to do something
really.
like a three-legged race or something.
Yeah.
Something where they really have to be, teamed up together.
Yeah, I think anything. Ping pong I just threw out there, but JD, you're so angry, man.
JD, do you think
angry?
Do you think you could team up with Jared on something like that?
If I had to, yes.
If we paid you $5,000 to live with Jared for a month, would you do it?
To live with him?
Yeah, live with him. Live in the same apartment.
And he only gets the $5,000 if he makes it the entire month.
Would it be Jared's beautiful apartment?
Yeah.
Or JD's?
Yeah,
Jared's sprawling.
You have to sleep in the same room with him and listen to him bang chicks.
No.
Yes.
You wouldn't do it for $5,000?
No.
I'll do it. Well, it doesn't matter.
No, but that's funny because he wouldn't even have to be in the same room.
No, he has to sleep
It'd
in
be
the
so
same
great
bed.
seeing them coming in and out while JD's.
Wait, you really wouldn't live with him for $5,000 for a month?
I don't know. Is
it that bad?
No, it's just I don't know. I don't know.
Wow.
Do you think DePace would live with Jason for a month?
For $5,000? No.
For any amount of money?
No, there are some amount.
There's an amount. The other thing is it's weird for Scott because he's got a wife and kids. So being away from home like that, it works. It works for these guys because they're just they're single.
I heard they made up anyway.
Yeah, they made up a little bit.
At Artie's party, they had a long discussion.
So is that true?
They might have been kissing or something.
JD, you were there. Is that true? Did they?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, they're not like fighting. I mean, they're back there talking now about polar bears.
What could Jared say to you? Could he say, JD, I promise to be nicer, less arrogant, less beautiful, less charismatic?
I got whatever. We were friends and stuff and whatever. But just during that, there were just times where I just kept questioning why I still liked him, and then he just got. I'm just tired of explaining it, but he got a bit of an attitude or whatever one day, and I just had enough. So I had enough.
Fair enough. Ganji, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey, what's up, guys? I don't know why Howard thinks that I was being so mean to JD. I mean, the whole time, you guys don't even know what the scene was like. It was a 2-hour car ride. He was sitting there with the angriest look on his face.
What are you doing staring at me?
Dude, I'm sitting next to you in the car.
No, you're not. High Pitch Mike was sitting next to me.
And the whole time he was just really, really angry, and everybody was trying to have a fun time to kill a 2-hour ride. And the whole time he's texting High Pitch Mike, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you.
I was fucking around. I do that to my brother all the time.
Well, it didn't seem like that. You just seemed angry. I wasn't picking on you at all. I was trying to liven you up a little bit.
Well, I don't need you livening me up.
Well, we were all having fun, and we wanted you to join in.
I was having fun myself. Don't worry about me. Worry about yourself.
You weren't having fun. If you were having fun, dude, you said you were miserable.
I didn't say anything.
No, you did. You said you were miserable.
No,
you
I didn't. I said those exact words.
You did. You said you were mad. You said you were angry to be in the car with us.
Ganji, Howard accused you of showing off, I guess. And
I wasn't showing off. I mean, it wasn't me. I didn't start the whole sing-along thing. I didn't start any of that crap. I was just going along having a fun time like everybody else. You know, I don't know why I'm the douchebag for trying to have a little fun. I mean, really.
Even when you were belting out Starship?
Yeah, belting out the power station.
I like this. Was he doing Asia or was that Power Station?
No, Power Station. So, I mean, listen, everybody else in the car was doing it. It wasn't just me. High Pitch Mike just happened to be sitting next to me and kept shoving the microphone in my face. So that's the only reason you heard me more than everybody else.
Were you instigating, Mike?
I wasn't instigating, but nobody, I don't even think many people had drank or drunk at the party. And we were just having a good time. And I'm wondering if JD didn't sing because Jared was in the car or he just didn't want anything to do with anything.
I don't sing really all that much. Has anyone really
But none of us
sing?
do. We all sounded horrible, but that was the fun of
Jared
it.
has a great voice, actually.
Matter of fact, JD's song came on that he did in the song, when that performed with Stained, and he refused to sing that one.
No, I said I don't remember the words.
And
Listen
you were
up.
all angry.
Huh?
You were so angry when
I'm angry now because you don't know what the hell you're talking about. You're too busy singing and snapping pictures of me sleeping.
Will you please explain your feud with Jared again? Just one more time.
I tried to get these two to talk together at the party.
Exactly.
I was
tried.
interviewing
Everyone's
JD.
trying to do stuff.
I was
Just
interviewing
leave me
JD.
alone.
Jared walked by, and JD shot me a look because I stopped Jared to add into the conversation. JD shot me a look like,
Because I know what he's
burning
doing.
up. He wanted nothing to do with him, even near him.
He's an
He just wanted
instigator.
to-
People are instigators around here.
You just want it left alone.
Yes.
So why don't you just go to Jared and say, hey, we're friends and let's move on?
Because we're not.
Like, Artie and I had vicious, horrible things to say to one another, and we said, you know what, let's
But
move past it.
you sort of started that.
Well, we don't even need to get into that. What
Well,
I'm saying
hey,
is-
in all fairness, you sort of started it because Jared wasn't mad at you.
I don't know. This is all very. You guys are fucking.
But like, there's not even an event between you and Jared to kind of move past.
Right.
Well,
there's the Halloween.
The pimp
incident.
Oh yeah, the pimp costume.
The waiver move.
I can't wait till Halloween rolls around
It
this
has nothing to do with a waiver, any waiver move.
What's the waiver? I think it was.
Nothing. No, it was
a fantasy football move.
Well, no, there was one case. Well, it wasn't a move. It was because I made a move, and my work. Whatever was questioned, my work ethic, whatever was questioned.
Was that when you stole the kicker?
I don't know, maybe that was probably out of anger.
Hey, we
I gave Steve Randano his kicker.
JD, we did this with Scott and Jason once. What do you like? If you had to pick an aspect of Jared's personality that you do like, what would it be?
He is outgoing. He will do whatever. So that's there, and I'm not.
Cool. All right, Ganji, thanks for calling in. Ralph Sorella, you're on the wrap-up show.
Why does everybody want JD to, like, have fun and talk to Jared? Like, just leave him alone.
Ralph, what show are you listening to? It's much more fun to ask him those questions than to leave him alone.
Let him sit there and be miserable.
But that's good.
I think we, for Howard TV, we should do a Big Brother kind of show and, like, put everybody in the house for, like, 30 days.
Who are you going to put in the house?
Well, like everybody who fights, like Jared and JD, Jason DePace, me and everyone. You know.
Hey, can somebody explain that show to me just really quickly? I know they're all in a house. And what happens at the end of the week? Somebody gets voted out of the house.
You
by
get
people
voted out of the house, and whoever at the end of the show, who's ever left, gets $1 million, but sort of or $500,000. And like Survivor, halfway through, some of those people go on to like a council or something like that, and so so then they vote too at the end, because there's two people left, so you can't totally piss everybody off.
I never understood because it's like some people are safe, and I don't know.
Yeah,
That
you
show
get
bores
immunity and all this other shit. But
JD loves it. JD and Ralph are huge Big Brother fans.
I haven't really gotten into it.
It's starting to fall off.
Yeah, I bailed on it when the shirtless guy got kicked off. There was a guy on there who was such a tool. He was like a bodybuilder, and like there was, remember the earthquake in California, like a month or so ago?
Yeah.
The earthquake hit. This guy rips his shirt off and runs for cover. Like,
no, he didn't even run for cover. He just ran outside and just took his shirt off.
It was so great. We should do that for Howard TV, though, if they could come up with some scratch. It'd have to be a lot of money.
So we're saying, okay, so JD, Jared, DePace, Jason, High Pitch Mike, Teddy, throw Teddy and Artie in.
Oh, you can just throw some disgusting people in there too, like
Teddy and Artie.
Well, you keep it the show. You can put some whack packers in there too.
But I disagree. I think there's a whack pack house,
right,
and there's the guys on the show house.
So next door is the Whack Pack house.
Yeah, but I think the Whack Pack house is a completely different show.
I
just
agree.
like the aspect because the Whack Pack. Some of the people in the Whack Pack can't grasp the concept of vanity and jealousy.
What if it was all of us, and then all of a sudden you had to throw like high pitch Eric in there or something? You want him out immediately.
You would all take your shirts off and go running out of the house.
All right, thanks, Ralph.
Bye now.
Teddy, let's take a break. When we come back, we'll talk about Howard's comments about abortion and what you would do if you knew your child yet to be born is retarded. Plus, Howard dreads the conversation he has to have with his parents. We'll ask JD about his feud with Jared and why it all started. Everything else on the wrap-up.
Explain that one again, please.
Everything on Howard's show we talk about on the wrap-up show, and you listen to us on Howard 100 and Howard 101.